We are in the middle of Coyote Dry Lake in Joshua Tree, and it's about 104 degrees.
Maybe 7.
No, we were first introduced to Michael Oliveri many years ago in Atlanta, and he is a scientist, a technologist, and an artist. He's a professor at University of Georgia. He makes really big, wild work.
I'm always excited with the absurd. Like, this seems so ridiculous that I like it.
We are here to do a giant public art installation called the UFO Roadshow. We brought a 15-foot UFO to the middle of the desert in the middle of the summer, and we're having a party.
I don't know what to expect tonight, but it could be pretty extreme. Why is this here? What is this doing? Why did somebody go through this to make this part of this earth? That's like the best sort of response that I could ever get with any artwork I do.
Michael always likes to kind of push the boundaries between what is art and what is real. And we want people to come into this desert tonight and be like, is that a real UFO? Because it looks like something we would think was real.
Something we get really excited about is pulling people out of reality, taking opportunities of absurdity and blowing them up even larger.
This idea of what you see in, who sees what, and what frequencies you're attuned to seeing and all that kind of thing. I gave Courtney and Beth an image of it. They photoshopped it into this scene, made cards and stuff, and it started to become real at that point. Like, oh, we really are gonna do this.
So we rented a giant box truck, put the UFO in the back of it, and Dashboard and our really great partner Danny Davis, who runs Protect Awesome, hopped in this truck, drove it from Atlanta to Joshua Tree within El Paso, Roswell, Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Phoenix, and then eventually to Joshua Tree. And then we found High Desert Test Sites, and they're an amazing organization founded by Andrea Zettel. And so we proposed this project to them, saying that we wanted to bring this UFO roadshow across the country and present it in Joshua Tree. When you do a project that challenges you mentally, emotionally, physically, like we're in a desert right now that is 104 degrees. And we were installing a giant black reflective UFO for days with like warnings from all the locals that we met who were like, do not go out there. And we're like, we're going out there. So it has been really challenging, and we've had to take care of each other. Hey, there's an egg sandwich for you.
Oh.
Are you drinking water?
No, I'm trying to do this without drinking water to see
how extreme I can get.
To take the environment and get outside of that white box. People like Courtney and Beth, who kind of push that, that's their motive. The gallery situation is pretty boring. See shotgun shells all over the place. It's a language unto itself. It's the future of what art is.
The people who live in the towns we present work in are the audience.
I actually think pretty interesting people would make the trek. People that are looking for something just different,
Cultivating conversations for people, it's inviting them to experience something they never will experience again. Using the artwork to be the crux of conversations about stuff that's wild. Like we're showing them a UFO in the desert, but that's talking about like UFOs, escapism, maybe then about like, oh, I don't know, fake news and hoax and storytelling. And
the end goal is to give the public an experience that they would have never been able to have otherwise.